Hello, YouTube. This is Eyes of the Angel Tarot, and I wanted to do some quick messages for my water signs regarding the end of the eclipse and an energy check in. So I'm just going to go hop straight into it, and we're going to go ahead and start with our Pisces. All right. So, Spirit, when it comes down to our Pisces, let's do a quick energy check in regarding them in the end of the eclipse season. Let me do a quick energy check in. When it comes down to our Pisces, full card, Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands. All right, Pisces. So Pisces, I'm getting the sense that you are, when it comes down to you guys, there's a lot of illusions that were broken through for you guys. Maybe you're projecting a false sense of reality onto relationships and onto people around you, maybe romantic relationships. I'm getting there is a big emphasis on how you showed up. A lot of illusions that were being broken for you were based around how you showed up in your relationships. I could be talking to a Pisces that might have been giving too much, or a Pisces that's been carrying all the emotional weight and all the emotional baggage of the relationship. I could be talking to a Pisces who has been giving your partner, I would say, the benefit of the doubt. You might be a Pisces that projects the ideas that you have about romance, love, or what a family is onto somebody, onto your romantic partner, and you will project that onto them instead of allowing the reality of who they are and what they do show you who they are. You go based upon what's your mind, what you project onto them rather than what they're showing you. This eclipse season, you were probably forced to reckon with that. Like you were any excuse, any and every excuse that you were making for your partner or your love life or your family situation. Spirit, this time, the universe, spirit, God, this eclipse season definitely made you see it for what it is. No excuses can be made going forward when it comes to it. So you are realizing some capital T truths. I could be talking to a Pisces who was a parent, single parent, or you have you're co-parenting. You're in a household with co-parents or your co-parents. That's weird for me to say, but you could be co-parenting with somebody, or with I don't know why, but I'm getting multiple households. You could be a Pisces male that's responsible. Not to say that you're just a male, but I'm getting male, but it's actually just for male and female energy. For female energy that I'm picking up on, I'm picking up that you have a child that's acting out. You have I don't want to say a problem child, but there's one child in particular that is giving you a hard time or is hard for you to grasp or get why they're acting out or doing things that you just don't understand. They might be emotionally sensitive. You could be a Pisces child, a Pisces mom or a Pisces dad with a fire sign son or a fire sign daughter. I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child. Because this the way that you guys are conflicting right now, it's like water and fire. Like you and your child are not getting along right now. In this eclipse season, spirit is saying that your child is mirroring you per se. So there might be some things that you need to check in with yourself that say what is causing you or what decisions are you making that's allowing or getting this reaction out of your child or children. If you're not a parent, I'm getting that you are at some sort of conflict with this. If you are a single or a childless Pisces, the conflict here comes from when your work life balance. You could be a Pisces that's wanting to start a new life or start over and trying to just figure out where your life is. I'm getting a crossroads. Pisces, you're at a crossroads right now, especially when it comes down to this eclipse season had showed a lot of you what potentially how your life could be if you continue these patterns. I'm getting this eclipse season has opened your eyes to what could be new for you guys in terms of how your love life is gonna go, your family life, just in terms of your family life, all in general. It's like you're releasing some expectations and realities and being forced to face reality for what it is, and no longer making excuses for people and the things and their behaviors. You're not allowing what you're making up or what you're projecting on the people. You're allowing their behaviors to show you who they truly are. Clarify this Knight of Wands for me when it comes down to Pisces spirit. Six of Cups, Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles. All right, all right, all right. Yes, 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 yes. So it's like you're at a crossroads with your relationship. You're trying to figure out if this is, I'm talking to a Pisces that has history with somebody. This could be a long-term relationship, high school love, lovers. I'm picking up that people that you guys, like you've been together for so long, you don't know if it's better to stay or leave. It's like you're complicit, or you're both of you, are you and your partner, one of the others complicit in this relationship. Either way, Pisces isn't satisfied. Maybe if you are sexually satisfied, you might be missing something emotionally, or there might be some confusion about where you guys stand long term. I'm not picking up on cheating, but with this Knight of Wands here and the Six of Cups, there might have been contemplations of cheating from your partner or from you because of the dissatisfaction. There might be some lurking eyes, wandering eyes. I'm not gonna hold you. And if there was, you might have found out this eclipse season that if there was cheating, how this person cheated and who they cheated with. Or there's gonna be confirmation of that soon. So yeah. Spirit, what else when it comes down to Pisces? Yeah. So it's like you guys gotta let go of there's some illusions and expectations and realities and truths that you had to reckon with. Come on, what else when it comes down to Pisces spirit? My Pisces. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. These aces are coming out for you. So must have been a long time coming. So you guys are intuitive, Pisces. When it comes down to you guys basically are the veil. You guys basically are the veil. So it's like when it comes down to all these things, this was a long time coming. You've been thinking about this and contemplating this for a very long time, for a while. And it's like now it's hard for you to make excuses for it. You have no choice but to see the things for what they are. Restructuring of your money, because you might have been the one putting in all the work financially and emotionally. You're tired. I'm speaking to a Pisces who, like, you have a lot of responsibility when it comes down to who mouth you have to feed. And sometimes Pisces is looking for reciprocity, and Pisces isn't getting that. Pisces is trying to figure out, how do I restructure my money to, one, not only make sure that I'm able to reach my goals in the near future, but also I'm able to go another day without figuring out how and when, or working 2 3 extra shifts a week. You're balancing family life, work life, and having a social life. You want to have it all. I'm talking to a Pisces that's trying to figure out how to get it all when it comes down to that emotionally balanced, because you're trying to figure out what's important to you. What are you trying to prioritize for Pisces? That's something that Pisces is trying to figure out right now. How to reprioritize my money and my restructure my life in a way in which I can get the things out of it that I enjoy. I can raise my kids. I can satisfy my kids. I can be happy and spend time with my kids. I can get the love that I enjoy. I can get the man that I want, the woman that I want. The peace is in my home. My home is my peace. I can enjoy my friends and family. I don't have to work extra, extra, extra hard. And I don't have to worry about who is where. There's the trust and the love is there. So that is the restructuring of your foundations, what I'm getting from you this end of eclipse season, Pisces. All right. So now I'm going to pull some final messages or words of advice from you. And I'm going to use the messages from the universe deck. So, Spirit, when it comes down to Pisces, what are some final messages or words of advice that you have for them? So, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for the unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. So it looks like for you guys, this might have been a situation in which you're realizing that you're needing to let go of things that no longer serve you and looking for ways to restructure and reprioritize your life so that way new things, a new beginning, and also new blessings can come in for you. So it looks like this eclipse season cleared out a lot of emotional clutter for you, Pisces. And looks like going forward that you're going to be blessed going forward, so that way you cleared off the way that all the negative energy, negative people, and negative attachments that no longer serve you, and that's also holding you back from reaching where you need to be in your next phase in life. So Pisces, this has been your reading, and I hope these messages resonate with you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to move on to my loveliest illustrious Cancers. All right, so Spirit, we're gonna get started. When it comes down to Cancer, this eclipse season energy check-in, what's going on with our Cancers? This is also for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Cancers. Okay, I had to make sure if it was upright or reverse. It's the way I'm holding my deck, so none of these are in reverse. I got nervous for you guys. I got the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Strength card. Okay. So I am speaking to Cancers who are coming into their own. You might be separating from a toxic family dynamic or coming into your own identity. This eclipse season, when it comes down for a lot of water signs, it's just like water in itself. It's like you guys, the way Cancers are, specifically in family setting. I could be speaking to a Cancer who might get told who they are, and you accept that, what people tell you. Somebody might say, oh, Cancer, you're sensitive and you're this and that and that. You might be like, yeah, that is who I am. Instead of you saying like, no, actually, I'm not this. You actually just hurt my feelings that time. And that's the boundary that you crossed. So I could be talking to a Cancer like that. You have a hard time asserting yourself or asserting your boundaries, or I have a hard time asserting yourself, your identity, your sense of self outside of the social structure, such as a family structure. I'm getting that this eclipse season gave you permission to do the things that you want to do outside of who or what is telling you to be or how to live your life. You could be somebody that's holding people together or holding the family together. You could be like a glue. You can be like some sort of it's like I'm getting that you are emotionally exhausted or emotionally drained, because not only do you have to deal with your problems, you have to deal with other people's problems as well. It's like, and who do you to? I don't know why I keep thinking of that Escape song. I don't want to sing it, but who do I run to? Who can I run to share this empty space? I said I wasn't gonna sing it, but that's the vibe I'm picking up on when it comes down to Kansas. And you guys, but seriously though, I do get that you guys are emotionally exhausted, and this eclipse season allows you to see the things for what they are, letting go, releasing your these projections off of you, and giving yourself permission to be you, your authentic self. So there's no more questioning yourself. It's like you had no choice this season, this eclipse season, to just, it was like, it's a left. Cause it's my life. That's what I'm getting. Don't you forget. Clarify this Strength card for me when it comes down to my Cancers. Justice. Five of Cups. King of Wands, Five of Cups. Okay. So that's I'm getting that maybe you might be young and you're going into your own, like I'm getting you picked a college or a different school, or you're heading a different direction than what your parents or what people in your life expected you to. You're going a different job, you're choosing a different setting, you're just completely going the opposite direction. And I'm getting that you're losing friendships and family members, you're losing your support system over this. You're making decisions that is causing you to lose your support system And that's what this Five of Cups energy is. It's like the Justice, King of Wands, Five of Cups. It's like you're able to make the moves necessary for you to express yourself, to be freely, to walk into your authentic self. However, it does come with some sacrifices. Everything is, you didn't get it all. But Spirit is also saying that it was necessary to allow these people who are flowing and falling out of your life, 555, allow them to go away. I just saw 555. Allow them to go away and shed away naturally as it is. Do not force these connections to stay in your life and maintain. Everything happens for a reason. These are the people that you don't want to keep in your life and were ultimately holding you back to begin with. Esperatu, let's go ahead and ask. I need more clarity. Show me what else is going on with my lovely, lovely, lovely Cancers. What's going on with them? Bow, bow, boom. 8 of Cups, you're walking away from 10 of Wands. You're walking from something that was completely exhausting to you and walking into something that's completely new and fulfilling for you. So congratulations, because it looks like this was a bold and big step for you and you are not regretting it. This might be your version of running away or starting over. I'm proud of you, Cancer. I'm actually very much proud of you, because you could have been the person that was staying there and holding everything down and holding everything, keeping everything together while you were falling apart. You were betraying self, compromising self. I'm talking to a Cancer. You could have been in a long-term relationship, and it's giving divorce. You could be getting a divorce or heading towards something new or different in this relation or love. You could be headed, if you are a single Cancer, I don't necessarily see love in particular, but I see you falling in love with life. That can entail somebody, a new love coming into your life, but also more so you just stepping into you exploring life in ways in which that you didn't know it could be satisfactory for you. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up for you. Concise. I'm going to pull some final messages for you, words of advice for you from the messages from the universe. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Spirit, final advice when it comes down to Cancer regarding this ending of this eclipse season. It says this, Cancer, when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. So yeah, I could be talking to a Cancer who self-pities a lot, or who makes you feel guilty or overthink or over worry about things that are none of your concern or wasn't even your responsibility to begin with. Spirit is saying that this next phase in life is something that is different than your previous experiences in life. So allow that walk to be a new walk, and don't allow the past to, or any past fears to get in the way of what you're going to experience this new life that you're preparing for yourself. You got all that stuff out of the way, so now it's no need for you to compromise self. You live long enough to figure out that it's okay to be you. It's enough to be you. Being you is okay. Now walk into your authentic self and don't look back. All right. So Cancer, this has been your lovely reading, and I'm going to move on to my lovely Scorpios. Hello, Scorpios. How are you guys doing? I'm going to go ahead and just get into it. Let's do a quick energy check-in for you guys regarding this ending of the eclipse season. What's going on with you all? What's going on with you guys? So Spirit, show me, Scorpios, this ending of the eclipse season. Show me what's going on with them. An energy check-in. You guys' cards are coming out really funny. High Priestess. So you can't make excuses anymore. It was like the more you guys were trying to hold on to someone, it was just like the more conflict, the more friction that was going, the more friction that was going on and taking place. I'm getting that you guys were very much We're forced to reckon with some things, forced to walk away. It's looking like that you guys were walking away from a karmic cycle in itself. I could be talking to a Scorpio who was in a long term relationship, and or not necessarily, even if you weren't in a long term relationship, I could be speaking to a Scorpio who is in these never ending karmic romantic cycles. It's like you keep meeting the same people in different fonts. And it's like the relationship is really good at first, but then it's like it's always end up going sour or rotten or some sort of conflict. There's always an issue with control. There's always power struggle going on in the relationship or the situation. Now, this could be a Scorpio who's in long-term romantic relationships or who just is in and out relationships, or this can be, excuse me, or this can be a Scorpio who is very much in a toxic family dynamic. And what I mean, like abusive. Now, I am sorry if you're going through that, but it was like a Scorpio who's wanting to maintain contact with family members, toxic family members. However, it's like there's things that's inevitable that trigger you that you just cannot cover up, and there's things that you want to confront them with, not conflate, that ultimately always leads into denial and leads into you back into the cycle of you being triggered. And it's just always this never ending spiral. I'm getting that some of you were forced to go no contact. It was like the final straw that broke the camel's back. And it's like, here's the thing that, like, when it comes down to Scorpio with this high priestess here, it's like you guys already always almost know how things are going to end in these situations because you keep taking them back or you recognize these patterns. But every single time, it's like you're forced to see the truth of the reality is that these dynamics, these situations are not good for you. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles for me. Hierophant. Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, Nine of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. So I'm talking to Scorpios who this eclipse season, there's more emphasis on your emotional and mental well-being through your romantic and familial dynamics. Um, there's time, Spirit is saying it's time for a nervous system reset. It's that you're comfortable is not healthy for you. And what I mean is that sometimes what people are used to might not be the best thing was best for you. And it took you a long time for you to realize that, not because, and again, this is not a victim blaming thing, it's because of the just this environment that you were around. It's because that's what you were used to, and also because you yearned. I could be speaking to a Scorpio who has mother, father, uh, issues due to abuse, physical abuse, or other forms of abuse. I am once again, I'm sorry if that's something that you had to deal with in your household. I'm talking to Scorpios who are dealing with toxic relationship dynamics that always end badly or harshly. Spirit is saying this is like a reset for you. It's like you were forced to let these things go. This is like your slow, your new start, your slow new beginning. It's like this eclipse season cleared out a lot of things for you. You're heading towards safety. It's like you're heading towards a peace of mind. You're heading towards structure. It's like I'm talking to a Scorpio who is very intuitive, who are very much in tune with their self, who's very in touch with God. I could be talking to another mystic, other mystics who are Scorpios. Um, this eclipse season made you closer to your spirituality, made you become closer with the universe, with the world. And you becoming closer with your spirituality and more in tune with self has allowed you and given you more strength this go around to a new, fresh start. You could be a Scorpio, you could have had money already saved up to start over. You could have already had been planning this. It's like low key Scorpio, you were planning for this. You just didn't know when or how it was going to come, and you didn't. It's like how this time was going to come. When I say it's like Family members could have neglected you, or you could have had a big fallout that could have 555 again. Why do I keep seeing 555? You could have had a big fallout with family or friends. That might have ended up in a situation where you have to move last minute, or you could be in an apartment or housing situation where you had to move last minute. Yes. But you have the money and the finances for a fresh start. So it's like you low key prepped for this time that you didn't know was going to come, but it was like you were ready for it to come. Spirit, what else is going on with Scorpio? Anything else? Fresh starts and new beginnings, especially when it comes down to having a new life. Eight of Swords. See, you're falling into this trap of what if, or if your life is going to be something, and it is going to be something, and you have to understand that what you're used to is something that's a toxic dynamic, and there's always something better out there for you, especially when it comes down to how what life can bring you. This Devil card comes out with this Eight of Swords to this Hangman. It's like, Scorpio, when I'm picking up from you, especially with this Devil card to the Hangman, keep in mind these are two major arcanas. Whew, excuse me. But with this Devil card to this Hangman, it's like Spirit is saying they don't want you to go somewhere new, or go start a new beginning and start over and fall victim to your old habits. Like, again, you don't want to start meeting different people, the same people in different fonts, or going different places but experiencing the same things. Is basically saying you have to get out your head and trust yourself, and trust that you're making the best decision for you, because in your hearts of heart, intuitively, once again, with that High Priestess that came out earlier in the spread, you guys know the kind of characters, like, you know how it's going to end, because it's all too familiar for you. Spirit is saying get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because what's going to be the great things, the new things, the best things out of life are going to be the things that's going to get you out of your comfort zone. All right. So yes, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, Scorpio. Spirit, this is my messages from the universe deck. I'm going to do some final messages for our Scorpio spirit, final messages for Scorpio. All right, you guys. So when the world feels like it is coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let it go, and let go of who you thought you were. Now, all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for you and what you've been waiting for. And it's definitely something that you've been waiting for, preparing for it. But don't allow this moment to break you. Allow it to make you, because at this point, nothing has destroyed you. This is the opportunity to rebuild yourself in ways in which you can never reimagine, but allow Spirit to guide you, and take his hand. You'll be surprised at the things that you can do for yourself. All right, so this has been your reading and your energy check-in, and I hope these messages resonate with you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I love you all. Bye. Ooh, 'cause my God, my God, my God.